but I'm with Daisy, and Daisy's with Home Depot. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Thank you, Jason.
The trees are going very fast. It's a lot of fun, aren't they?
They are. We had a huge lineup. The lineup was about way over out to the almost to Calgary Trail there, and now people are still coming in. There's a lot of people asking in the store what's going on in the parking lot today, and they're coming out and joining us.
Yeah, it's absolutely awesome. So we are here though to support the food bank and also get a tree. So my question for you is this: how do I know what size of tree I require for a space I may have? What do you have to think about before you just grab a tree and run home?
Right, you know what, that's a great question. It all really depends on how much space you have in your room. We have a wide variety of sizes here, anywhere from a 3-foot small tree to over 8 feet. So it really all just depends on your preference, your ceiling height, and the size of your room.
Okay, I got my tree home. We picked out the winner. What do I do now? What's the first step to have that good tree care?
So for proper tree care, you want to make sure when you're selecting your tree though, you want to make sure that you look for a really good quality tree. So how do you know it's a good quality tree? Look at the needles. You want to make sure they are fresh and green. The most obvious sign to a fresh tree is a bright, vibrant color. And then also what you want to do is just run your fingers through the needles. You are going to see some needle loss, right? Shake the tree a little bit as well. You will see some needle loss, and that's absolutely normal. But most of the needles should be staying on the tree, right? You want to look for green and fresh needles, not something that's dry or brown, because that would indicate that there's some dehydration on the tree. Now, the next thing, once you make your selection of your tree, one of the first things that you want to do is you want to cut about 1/2 inch off the bottom of the tree. This will help in the tree to absorb more water, which is critical to its survival. So once you've done that, also make sure you've got a really good quality of a tree stand. Your tree stand should be wide enough to fit the entire base of the tree and be able to support the weight of your tree. So once you've got that and you've got it set up in your home, then you want to go ahead and remove the packaging. You don't want to do that before, because you'll be poking your eyes with the branches and all that. So once you've got that in the stand and it's going to support the weight of your tree, go ahead and untie the tree, pull out the branches, and then you want to go ahead and prune your tree. So to prune your tree, we've got some pruners here, or some shears. Now it's optional, you don't have to prune the entire tree, but I do recommend that you prune the bottom branches, because that'll give you easier access to get in under your tree and just make sure that it's secure, get the presents under there. And then last but not least, this is the most important step, is hydration. So water, water, water. Make sure that you check your tree daily, and make sure that the bottom base of your tree always has some water in it. And that's really it. That's pretty simple. It's a few simple tips to help you pick out the perfect tree, and also some care tips to make sure that it's going to stay fresh for 4 to 6 weeks in your home.
All great tips, no doubt. I want to go back to the pruning. Like, what kind of shape am I looking for, or am I just doing to just kind of break off the rough edges?
Well, you want to kind of get that triangular shape, and so that's why a lot of people just use the shears. It would be kind of like trimming your hedges outside. You want to get that nice triangular shape, and just the bottom, just kind of roll it up so that there's no branches hanging down towards the floor.
What about as a tree ages, as we go through Christmas? Do you need to kind of keep pruning it every now and then, or is it one prune and you're good?
I think you should be good with one prune, right? You may want to try, you may have to prune it again. It's not going to grow that fast though, so you may not need to prune it again. It's going to last you about 6 weeks. But if you want to change the shape once you've got the ornaments on and everything, you could try pruning it again.
Like origami?
Yeah.
No, not origami. What bonsai tree? So like a bonsai tree, familiar with that?
I'm not too sure. I'm not an expert on that.
Neither am I. That makes 2 of us.
Yeah.
All right, Daisy, thank you very much for this. It's been great. Great tips. We now know how to get our tree on to make it fit our needs.
Yeah. Happy holidays.
Same to you. All right, let's take a quick break here on Dinner Television. We still got lots more coming down, and we have some more trees still here at Home Depot on Calgary Trail, just north of Argyle. Come on down. Let's get the rest of these trees out the door, support the food bank, a great cause. The one that needs a lot of help this holiday season. We'll be right back. Stay with us, Edmonton.